Hey people, so I got an email this morning which I want to talk about. A couple of things came stuck out at me at this email right up front. Uh, the person is a Dom in his first Dom sub relationship. We all have to start somewhere. We all have to, learn, make mistakes, and grow. That's all part of this. So, don't get too upset with yourself if things happen. What happened in I'm trying to be as vague as possible is that his sub violated their agreement and had a one night cyber sex session with another dominant. Here's the thing. First off, to Doms out there, if you know the submissive you're talking to has a Dom, don't talk to him. You talk to them, but don't pursue them. Don't try to have anything to do with them because that is incredibly disrespectful to, it's one of those, would you want another Dom doing that to one of your girls? If the answer is no, then don't do it to somebody else's girl. How hard is that? It's not complicated, but yet that's what happened here. You got to keep in mind that it's like, would I blame my girl? Yeah, I'd be upset with my girl, but I'd be more pissed off at the other Dom because he should have known better. You don't do that. Yes, she has responsibility in this as well, but I think that and again, I'm not a moralist, because I mean, like, I'm right now in the middle of a relationship with a married woman. I'm the other guy in this situation, and so it might seem hypocritical for me to say something like this. But when it comes to this community, to what we do, it's a different situation because we have a higher standard than outside, because that's this completely different scenario. In here, we are trying to protect each other and care for each other, but yet you go after somebody else's girl or a guy or whatever. Don't. It's stupid. It's just incredibly stupid. I can understand where the frustration is coming from. He asked me, should I cut her loose? I don't. I don't think you should. Take it as a lesson. Sit down and talk with her. This is what the table is for. Okay, if I think I've done a video on the table. If I've not, somebody please tell me in the comments. If it's about going and having a discussion, yeah, you might need to tighten the rules. May need to focus more on structure and protocol. And part of the reason this happens, and it's just one of these things is paying attention to what is happening to your partner. Where is their head at? Giving them what they need. This is part of the responsibility of being a dominant, is paying attention to what's going on in their lives. And if you start seeing things and start hearing things, then start asking questions. And you might need to, do things. May need to do some punishment. May need to do some refining of rules. May need to actually cut off the relationship. There's a lot of things that it could happen. But if you don't, pay attention, things are gonna go wrong. Okay, it's just the way it is. Um, so I like I said, I mean, from what I'm reading and um, what from what I'm reading, this is not something that is worth cutting off a relationship for. This is something to learn. You got to mind, we are a sexually adventurous community. For me personally, I don't, I'm not monogamous in any way, shape, or form. I do not believe in monogamy. So I have multiple things going on simultaneously at pretty much all times. It's very rare that I have nobody in my life, or if I have, only one person in my life, that I don't have something else, two or three on the side. So is you have to figure out what works for you. If you are not comfortable with her playing with other DOMs, then you need to make that absolutely clear. If she's not comfortable with you playing with other submissives, then she needs to make that absolutely clear. I make it very clear in my relationships that this is the way I am. It's like I had, depending on the situation, especially like my long distance girl. She plays with another dom because I'm not there. But I do give rules and structures about what she can and cannot do when it comes to dealing with that. And so, yeah, it's difficult, and it's hard to explain, but you need to tighten up your rules, you need to tighten protocol structure, but the main thing is really paying more attention to her. That's really what it comes down to, is paying more attention. Getting involved in, talking to her every day. If she's someone who's in real life, you need to be able to get involved with what's going on with her, not only with what's happening in your DS aspects of her life, but her real world aspects, what's going on in her real life that made her make that decision, that if she's doing what she's doing with you, that she's comfortable enough to go and do something with somebody else. It's a lot going on. Like I said, this is something you take your time, you learn, learn from it, and you move forward. That's pretty much the only way you're going to be able to handle this. Is if not, you're going to just frustrate yourself so deeply. It's amazing. I've been there. I've done that. It's tried to learn from it and moving forward. But like I said, at this point, you just go, okay, this happened. This is a thing. It is what it is. Let's move forward from there. And if you can't, then you might have to end the relationship. If you can't move forward from it, then there's nothing you can do. But yeah, that's kind of where my head's at on this. Yeah. Anybody have any other questions? You know where to hit me up. I guess YouTube is doing this new thing where everybody needs to like and comment and subscribe and all that other stuff. But whatever. I don't care. I've never cared. I'm not. These videos are not about me becoming popular. It's just me helping people who need help. So that's kind of it for now. Be well and safe.